Hey, it's time at Dish with D. That's me. Thank you for clicking on this video, making yourself a priority. I'm Denise. It is Monday, and Monday is weigh-in and Weight Watchers weekly meeting topic for the week. If you are new here, welcome. And if you've not yet hit that subscribe button, after you watch this video, if you like what you see, subscribe and join our community here on Dish with D on YouTube. We are a healthy lifestyle channel. We share recipes, we share support, we share tips, we share friendship. So if that's something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button. It's totally free. Hit that notification bell, let you know when I upload. I upload several. I try to do 5 videos a week. 4 to 5, just depends on the week. And you'll get notified when they go up. And I go live here Sunday nights for the Weight Loss Podcast Chit Chat. That is a live chat. We talk about our journey. So that is something you're interested in, like I said. So, all right, weigh in. We get to weigh in right off the bat here on this channel. We don't wait till the end because why angsty anticipation? So how did you do this week? You're tracking your macros and calories, correct? Why? Because when you're in a rut, something's not working, you try to do something that does. Am I saying Weight Watchers isn't working? It's not working for me right now. Not sure why. You know, it's like, is it the plan? Is it you? Is it a combination of both? You know, I love Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers, I've lost all my weight. I made goal. I made lifetime. Shock at the age of 53, I think it was. 53. So Weight Watchers always will hold a special place. Lately, I don't know if this is the algorithm, since personal points came around, I have not been doing well. I have spurts of goodness. I have spurts where, oh, okay. But, I mean, the spurts don't outweigh the others, you know, the staying the same, the gains. I have more of those than I do of losses. And again, I don't have a lot of weight to lose. I'm trying to lose, if you're new here, I'm trying to lose 10 pounds to get back to goal. And that's not a lot, you know, but when you're down this last 10, it is the hardest, and I know that. But it shouldn't take 2 years to lose 10 pounds. It shouldn't. And that's what's happening. Now, am I burned out with the Weight Watchers system? Probably. I've been counting points consistently since 2018. I've been on Weight Watchers since 2013. So yeah, the point system for me, I love it though. I feel like it balances it out. But as much as it balances it out, it definitely, you know, is a little skewed for some things. I feel like Weight Watchers is a low-fat diet, and I feel like when you have things that are higher in fat, you get penalized for it, and you get penalized greatly. I get 23 points a day, and when something that I want to have is 110 calories and 6 and 7 points, that's a hit. And yes, we have weekly points, and I always say that, but let's face it, the back of our heads, do we really want to go into that? If I have to keep going into my weeklies, I feel like it's just, I don't know, it just messes with me a little bit. I mean, I'm always a person that has to go into the weeklies. I always have been. But when it's consistently every day, 7 days a week, it gets a bit old. And I feel like I avoid the things that I want because I'm getting penalized for points, if that makes sense. So, you know, I hate tracking calories. I do. Because you have to track everything. But I've been doing that. I have. And I also have a protein goal, a carbohydrate goal, and a fat goal. My protein goal is 86 grams a day. My calorie goal is 1,375. My carb goal is 154, which is higher than my carb goal was when I was doing it. My carb goal was 120. Gave me 154, and my fat is 46 grams per day. So it's nice to see that. I mean, if you have the Healthy app, you see that. I would recommend, if you're on the Healthy Professional, just do the macros for a week. Don't look at the points, because I really think seeing the points, as good as it is, it can work in a negative way. I feel like just see these basics for a while and eat what you want. Like, if you'll see tomorrow what I eat today, you'll see that I'm eating the same, but there is something different about it. I need a little bit more. I have been. So you will see that reflected, hopefully, in what I eat in a day, because it is skewed. It is a little blitz and blurps. All right. With all that being said, 4 minutes in, and I didn't want to wait this long. How did you do this week on the scale? Because we know the scale is not the be-all, end-all, but we have to measure our success and our failure some way. I did have a loss. I have a loss of 1.8. Hear the applause. That's like 2 pounds. I'm like, wow, I did not expect that. I was like, say what? So yeah, I was pleasantly happy with that. I'm like, and I got weighed Saturday. And I started this on Monday. So from Monday to Saturday, I lost 1.8 pounds. Yep. I actually behaved on Monday. And I actually behaved Saturday too. Like I've been trying to fit in instead of like going on the binge again. And it's something that I can't ever help. It's just something that just happens. You know, you grab the thing and it's in your mouth before you're like, why did I just do that? So I'm trying to work at that because I'm a work in progress again. Old habits, they come back. We always have to keep on ourselves. And I did talk to Timmy. He lost less than a pound. He was not happy about it. I'm like, Tim, he goes, Mom, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm weightlifting. I said, sometimes when you're working out excessively, especially for he's young too, so he can do that. I said, you're building muscle. I said, it's denser. So yes, the scale might not show that loss. I said, but people are telling me that I said, that's all you need. I said, if your belt loop went down, which he said it did, and people are noticing, then you're going in the right direction. The scale is not always your friend. And, and it's hard because, again, that's what he measures and that's what we measure. So when the scale doesn't, agree with our workout, and especially him, he's like, Mom, I've been working out. And so I said, and hopefully I got him off that, off that ledge of, I'm not giving a crap. You know how you get, it's like, again, you see me, like you work so hard and then this is what you get. You're like, what? And it is disheartening. It takes the wind right out of your sails. It does. So hopefully, I pumped the wheels back up in his sails. We'll see. We'll know on Friday. But let's get on to the Weight Watchers weekly meeting topic. One of my favorites, of course. How a bedtime routine can help you reach your goals. I'm all about sleep. I am all about sleep. I love to sleep. I could sleep 8 hours if they let me here. I could. And honest, I've always been a good sleeper. So when I had sleep apnea, I was very grouchy because I was very tired, because this girl can sleep 7, 8, 9 hours if I was allowed. I think it's my father's side of the family I get it from. We're sleepers. And like I said before, and I'll reiterate it here before we get into this topic, when I went to my CPAP doctor for the first year and I was down over 50 pounds, and I said to him, oh, people are saying, oh, you're on CPAP, that helps you lose weight. And he's like, this machine is not a cure-all. He said, what it does is it gets you into a deep sleep. When you're well rested, you can tackle weight loss and all the things that go with it. He says it's hard. He understood all that. He goes, it's hard to sit there and think and do when you're tired. When you come home from a hard day's work, do you feel like thinking of a good healthy dinner to make? No, you'll eat whatever's in front of you because it's easier and you're tired. So he said, you're rested. So now you've been able to focus more on the tasks at hand, focus more on creating good food, focus more on prep, focus more on finding things, low in calories and points that you want to eat, and being more creative because you feel you're energized. It's like, who feels like tackling all this when you're exhausted? You don't. So let's see what WW has to say. Since science tells us getting enough shut-eye can make weight loss easier, but what if sleep itself doesn't come easily? Learn to prime your mind, body, and for a better Z's. See, the problem is sometimes we can't sleep because we have so much on our mind. So much, and you cannot shut it off. And that's, the subconscious comes out, and that's when you have the weird, nightmares about all the things that are bothering you. I mean, you could be worried about yourself. You could worry about your husband. You could worry about your kids, your dog, your house, bills, life in general. Some people were very stressed during COVID for what was going on with the world. They were losing sleep because they internalized it, and that's where it came out at. It manifested in not being able to sleep because you didn't realize it bothered you until you couldn't sleep, and well, everything else is good in life. So we have to relax the brain and detox before we go to bed and relax. So it says, list what you need to do before bed. Does it set the coffee maker, lock up the house, brush your teeth, set your alarm? And then it says, pick 1 or 2 calming activities to try. Stretching, reading, a warm shower, or a warm bath, and journaling. For me, I'd relax by watching Netflix. And it could be an action movie. That does not wake me up. It just takes me out of what's going on with life and into that. And sometimes when you get away from your own problems, you just relax a little bit more. So that's how I relax. Of course, that wasn't one of the choices, but or playing a fun video game, even though that's a little bit stimulating. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it just takes your mind away from your problems, and that's the problem. I think stretching is wonderful. I think it gets your body ready. Do what you need to do. Do the things you need to do. Do them early, and then take time for yourself. Take time for a nice face mask. Do some, skincare. Oh, a nice under eye. Oh, the under eye masks are so fun. Or a face mask. Sit in a hot bubble bath. Relax. Watch your favorite old movie. Or get into I've gotten back into watching old episodes of General Hospital. Why? Because it's nostalgic. It makes me happy, and I miss those days. So things like that make me relax. But like I said, everybody's different. What relaxes you might not relax me. Like journaling, I have no desire to journal. None. Make a plan for when and in what order you will do this routine. After locking in, I'll follow a short stretching video and then brush my teeth and read for 15 minutes. Reading is great. Reading makes your eyes tired. I just right now have a hard time with reading because of the cataracts. I don't read well, and that's been sad because I love to read. So I cannot wait till these suckers come out because I have so many things. And I know I've tried, and no matter how many glasses you get, it's just your eyes get tired really fast. So I miss reading, but or a good magazine, and that's like the time you get to sit there and flip through, cooking things and recipes you want to flag for, to try. I always find, I try not to do the lives too late, because I think if we do a live too late, we're all stimulated and excited, and it's like, yeah, no, we want to relax. But what relaxes you might not relax me, and what relaxes me might not relax you. So everybody's different in that respect. So find out what relaxes you. Sometimes a warm cup of chamomile tea. Some people like warm milk. I've never been a fan of warm milk. I'm not sure why. I never have. But a nice cup of chamomile tea, I am in. Chamomile mint, though, is my favorite. But it is so relaxing. I would drink it here, and I'd be like, I'm relaxed. And I couldn't do it because I was too relaxed. Because it's like a warm hug when I drink that. Ever climb in bed after a busy day, completely exhausted, but also somehow wide awake or just not ready to sleep? It's normal. We humans don't have an off switch. You just can't flip the switch down. But bedtime routine is about close as we get. But the bedtime routine is about as close as we can get. It is roughly 30 minutes before you want to fall asleep. Combining things you have to do with things that relax and help you into the transition from active day to peaceful night. Repeat those same activities each night and send a clear signal to your body and mind that it's time to power down, making it even easier to fall fast and stay asleep. Some people listen to noise, like waterfalls, rain. What's really popular on YouTube is that ASMR. And a lot of people, and if you look at some of them are odd, I'm not gonna lie, but some of them are called bedtime. And it's just these sounds that I have listened to a few, and it just, oh my gosh, it just relaxes you immediately. So if I would say, I thought I remember to link one in the description box. I will, because it's interesting, but it's those sounds that and you just get, and some of them are hours long, because people, almost 15 minutes, just every reason I woke up, but there are some out there that are hours long, so you could just get into that sleep. If a pre-bed routine feels like another to-do on the top of an endless list, we get it, but it's worth prioritizing. Quality sleep doesn't just help you feel good and stay healthy. Science shows it is linked to eating well. Oh yeah. Oh yes, that is 100% true. I'm not a huge science person, but that is 100% it's true. Sleep affects hormones that regulate appetite. Moving regularly and being in the right mindset for making decisions to align with your goals. When you're well rested, you feel like going for that walk. If you're exhausted, you don't. It's true. You don't feel like exercising if you're drawing from an empty well. If your well is empty, there's no water there. You're not going to feel like doing anything. You're just not. So, and that's what he said to me. He says, you're doing it because you're well rested and you have energy to do those things. I have energy. I started walking. I started doing more things. because I could, because I had more energy to do it. You can't, I guess you can't draw from an empty well. I think, oh yeah, that was the last one. See, I'm looking for 3 fast facts. I will give you 3 fast facts. Sleep is key to your weight loss journey. Getting a downshifting routine to downshift yourself before bed will be helpful. Find what relaxes you and do it. We all relax to different things, but it is so important to get a good night's sleep. Honestly, I would prioritize, I'm going to say 7 hours. I think we all should have 7 hours of sleep. And I know a lot of us don't get that. I mean, if they didn't bother, if there wasn't a dog in this house, I would probably be getting 8 hours of sleep easily, maybe 9. But yeah, I just, and now that I have the machine and I'm able to get back to that, it's so relaxing. It is. And you wake up, I remember waking up so tired and then coming downstairs, getting breakfast, getting Bailey out, and then sitting down and falling asleep because I was so tired that little bit of activity wore me out because I wasn't getting the proper rest. And now that I am, I can't take a nap. I'm going to be honest, I can't take a nap. And there's days like, oh, we're going out for New Year's Eve, we're going to thing. I want to get, on the cruise. Take a nap. Let's go take a nap and we'll meet up again. I'm like, I can't take a nap. So they would all nap and I go around and film for the videos. If you saw my cruise videos, that's when I did all the filming, when they were all napping. I was the only one who couldn't nap. Nope, couldn't do it. So that's when I said, well, this is when I'll film. That's when I did all my videos. That's a fun fact. I don't know if you knew that. But I did get a good night's sleep. And like I said, I do have a CPAP machine, so I do have a little bit of an edge. I did get retested, and I still have a significant number that I still have to use it. So it could be part hereditary too for me, but the bulk of it was from my weight. But my parents had it, so it's not shocking that I have it. So that is it for this week's Weight Watchers topic. That is it for my weigh-in. I think I shared all my, because people asked me about what my goals were, and, I'll reiterate them. My protein goal is 86 grams a day. You might think that that's low, but it's maintainable. If you watched my video from Saturday, I will have it linked at the end, all about protein, and I try to get all of my protein with food. Now, I will tell you, when a couple days I did have bars, I'm trying to plow through my bars. I got to get through some of these bars that I have up there. So when I ate the bars, my protein goal did go up to over 100. But then again, for me, I need a realistic number that I could hit with food. And 86 to 90 does that for me. And I did have a few high carb days, which, shock of all shock. See, what you think it isn't. So I don't know. Maybe I just had a good week. So who knows? I'll probably have a gain next week and I'll be like, I'm all full of hot air. What works. It's all your mindset. And if you believe in something and if you follow something and it clicks with you. Now, here's the bottom line. And what works now might not work later. So when something doesn't work, there's no harm in changing it. Don't feel you're a failure because you need to change a plan. You're still doing something. And that's how I look at it. I'm still doing something. I want to get back to my goal. I want to be back to being a lifetime member. I want to stop paying for my app. And this might be the way for me to do it. So I'm hopeful that I can. So, because if I can't, I'm going to have to leave because I can't keep paying for something that's not working. Now, like I said, I think it might make a great maintenance plan for me because obviously I can stay on maintenance with it. But I just can't lose. So that is my goal. My goal is to get back to my Weight Watchers goal, get back to free membership. Oh, if you support me on that one, that's the goal. And don't worry, I'm still, when you see tomorrow's What I Eat in a Day, you will see that I have all the points for everything I eat. Why? Because I know the points. So you definitely will still be getting points from me. I'm not sharing macros or calories because most of you want Weight Watcher points. But if you want, I can consider doing that. That will be a lot more work. Well, not really, because actually it won't be any more work because I'm actually figuring it out. It's early. So that is it for me. If you didn't see last night's live, we talked a lot about, when your plan's not working for you, what do you do? So if you haven't checked out last night's live, I highly recommend you check that out. We talked a lot about that. You know, there's no harm in changing what you're doing. And I don't feel anybody should be slammed for that. Anybody should be criticized for that. I've often said, do what works for you. I'm here to support. I often, when I was on Weight Watchers, I said, you don't have to be on Weight Watchers to follow my channel. And that's still the same thing. You can be on whatever plan you want because it's all very personal. Weight loss is personal. Plans are personal. What works for you is personal. So it works till it doesn't. And then you have to make a change. So that is it for me. I will dish with you another day. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, join us here at Dish with Dee. We do realistic weight loss, chit chat, talk, and life. And join us here. And if you have anything you'd like to add, let me know how your week went on the scale. Non-scale victory would be great. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm always love hearing how you guys do. So I will dish with you another day. I will see you tomorrow for what I eat in a day all week. And I thank you for watching.